Hi, this is Jeline from the Honors Tutorial. Welcome to part 2 of our topic, which is about the general form of a circle to standard form. This is for Mathematics 11 under pre-calculus. So let's have our example number 2, and that is 9x squared plus 12x plus 9y squared minus 18y minus 23 equals 0. Let's solve for it now. Let's write our solution here. And then after that, let's copy the given. So that is 9x squared plus 12x plus 9y squared minus 18y minus 23 equals 0. As you can see here, we have here numerical coefficient of x squared aside from 1, and that is 9. So if that is the case, we have to divide all of the terms by 9, which is the numerical coefficient of x squared. So let's divide it by 9, divide it by 9, divide by 9, and another divide by 9, and divide by 9. How about 0? You have to, because you have to balance your equation. Okay, let's continue solving. 9 divided by 9 is 1, so cancel this out and just copy x squared. Let me just write it here. And then plus, as you can see, we cannot solve for 12 over 9 and have an answer which is a whole number. And don't worry about that because there's one thing that you can do. Um, think of a number that can divide 12 and 9 at the same time without remainder. And that is 3, right? So let's divide it by 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So now we have here 4x over 3. And that's it. Let's continue. 9 divided by 9 is 1, so cancel this out. And then now we have here y squared. So plus y squared. And then let's continue. We have here negative 18y divided by 9. We can divide it directly. So negative divided by positive. So we are anticipating that our answer should be a negative number because based on the loss of sign, when you divide negative and a positive number, automatically your answer should be negative. Let's divide. 18 divided by 9, that's 2. And then copy the variable, that's y. And that's it. For negative 23 over 9, yes, we cannot divide it and produce a whole number as an answer. And it is not also possible for us to think of a number that can divide the numerator and denominator at the same time without remainder. So therefore, what you're going to do is just copy negative 23 over 9. And that's it. Just copy it. It's fine. Equals 0 over 9. We are not going to write 0 over 9 anymore. It is because when your numerator is equal to 0 and then your denominator is not equal to 0, then your answer should be 0. That is the rule. When your numerator is 0, automatically the answer is 0. That's it. Next, since we have here the constant negative 23 over 9, we have to transpose it at the right side of the equation. Remember what we did on part 1 of the video? This is the same process, but with more complex example. So let's copy x squared plus 4x over 3 plus y squared minus 2y equals positive 23 over 9. Why is it positive? It is because any number, term, or variable that you transpose at the right side or the left side of the equation, then it will change its sign to the opposite sign. Then when it is a negative number, then it will become positive. If it is a positive number, then it will become negative. Next, let's have completing the square. So let's have x squared plus 4x over 3 plus blank plus y squared minus 2y plus blank equals 23 over 9 plus blank and plus blank. It is because we have to balance our equation. What you will do at the left side of the equation should be done at the right side of the equation for it to be balanced. Let's proceed. So now what we are going to do is to have 4 over 3 and divide it by 2 and square it. So in this process, I will show you the whole process of it. Will become 4 over 3 times. You have to change this operation to multiplication. And then you have to get the reciprocal of 2. And that is 1/2, right? So that's 1/2. Why is it 1/2? It is because when you change 2 into a fraction, it will become 2 over 1. And when we say reciprocal, we have to change the position of the number. So therefore, when 2 is your numerator, then it will become your denominator. And vice versa. If 1 is your denominator, then it will become your numerator. And then don't forget 2 here, which is the exponent that we have earlier. Now let's multiply it. You can check if you can use cross multiplication here because it's possible. Look at this, 4 and 2. Um, there's a number that can divide 4 and 2 at the same time without remainder, right? And that's 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1. So let's have this. Let's use the usual way in multiplying fractions. 2 times 1, that's 2. Let's write a parenthesis here. And then 3 times 1 is 3. Then don't forget about the exponent, that's still 2. And then how about that? Let's use the other side to continue solving. Let's just put a line here for us to distinguish that this is the other solution. Let's write it. Look at this one. I will expand the quantity of 2 over 3 squared for you. Then it will become the quantity of 2 over 3 times the quantity of 2 over 3. Why is it like this? It is because your exponent, which is 2, is telling your base, which is 2 over 3, how many times are you going to multiply the base to itself, and that is twice. So that's why we have here 2 over 3 times 2 over 3. And then after that, you have to multiply it in usual way. Meaning numerator to numerator, that's 4, and denominator to denominator, and that's 9. Now you have here 4 over 9, and you cannot simplify it anymore because it is a proper fraction and there's no number that can divide the numerator and denominator at the same time without remainder. So it is really 4 over 9 here. Next, let's have negative 2. So for negative 2, it will be easy for you because it will become negative 2 over 2 raised to 2. So negative 2 over 2, that's negative 1 raised to 2. Then it will become positive 1. So this is positive 1. How about this? That's 23 over 9 plus 4 over 9 plus 1. And then let's continue solving, right? So after that, let me just erase the upper part of this solution. I hope that you are done with this. Then after that, you have to factor out this one. Um, Starting from x squared plus 4x over 3 plus 4 over 9 plus y squared minus 2y plus 1 equals 23 over 9 plus 4 over 9 plus 1. We have to factor this out, but don't worry because it is very easy and I will guide you also. So let's have this. Just get the square root of x squared, square root of this, and that is x. And then just get the square root of 4 over 9. And this is the square root, that is 2 over 3. And that's positive. So plus 2 over 3 here squared. And then after that, same process. We have here plus y, and then just get this, um, the square root of 1, this one. But since here in our factor, this is negative 1, then we will get negative 1 here, raised to 2, equals, let me just solve this for you. Let's copy this first. 23 over 9 and plus 4 over 9. Don't forget about plus 1. And then for the left side of your equation, just copy the quantity of x plus 2 over 3 squared plus the quantity of y minus 1 squared. Since as you can see here, um, we have here similar fractions, meaning they have the same denominator. So therefore, we can just simply add the numerators. So 23 plus 4, that is 27 over 9 plus 1. And then let's copy again the left side of the equation because it is already done, the left side of the equation. So that is the quantity of x plus 2 over 3 squared plus the quantity of y minus 1 squared is equal to 1 and 27 over 9. We are not yet done. It is because we have to simplify this. We can, yes. So let's copy again the left side of the equation. And that is the quantity of x plus 2 over 3 squared plus the quantity of y minus 1 squared is equal to, let's change this into an improper fraction. So that is 9 times 1, that's 9. And then plus 27. 9 plus 27, that's 36. So 36 over 9. We can still simplify 36 over 9. So 36 divided by 9 is 4. So therefore, it is equal to 4. Let's write the left side of the equation. That is the quantity of x plus 2 over 3 squared plus the quantity of y minus 1 squared equals 4. And this is the standard form of this equation. So I hope that you have learned something today about transforming general equation of a circle into standard form. So if you have questions, clarifications, or inquiries about us, kindly message our FB page, The Honors Tutorial. Thank you and God bless.